What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my podcast. As you can see, I changed the name of my podcast to the Angel Monae podcast, and that's because everybody had the same name. It's really no reason to it. It's really like not no really deep ass reason. I just feel like, why not self-name my podcast after myself? What I wanted to talk about today, where I'm at as far as like my dating, what is it that I don't want, what I do want, the negatives and the positives, being single. So if you had listened to my last podcast, I mentioned a breakup. I've been single for almost 6 months now, and I can say being single was probably the best decision I made for myself as of right now, because I have been learning so much about me. I've been giving so much time to myself, so much love to myself. The feeling is unbelievable. Me learning to be alone. It was hard at first. It was scary. But now that I feel so peaceful. Oh my God. I don't have to worry about arguing with a nigga for shit. I don't gotta worry about a nigga cheating on me. I don't gotta worry about what the nigga is doing, having my head fucked up, making me cry. None of that shit. I sleep in my bed peacefully every fucking night by myself. Every night. And even with me being single, it is niggas that be trying to really fuck with your girl. I'm a bad texter. And I never been a bad texter until now, because I'm just into me. I can't give somebody my time like that no more. So maybe I shouldn't even be interested in dating or anything like that. But I'm really just all about me right now. This is my time. This is my year. I'm selfish as fuck. If I'm mean, so what? I'm putting myself first. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't put myself first in my last relationship. And guess what that got me? Fucking walked all over on, devalued, all that negativity. Literally, like, not putting myself first gave room for somebody to really base how I am as a person on their fucking actions. Because motherfuckers like to project, that created me having low self-esteem, feeling insecure, not knowing when to walk away when I'm supposed to. Like, just so much shit. Yo, I was down bad. But let me tell you something. I'm glad that I went through that. I'm glad that God himself made me meet that individual. Because for one, I would have never got my blessing out of that. And my blessing was my child. Secondly, I would have not learned so many lessons for myself. When you love yourself, you're not going to hurt yourself. So me getting up out that situation and starting to love me, I will never put me in no shit that's ever going to hurt me ever again. I will walk away first before I ever lose myself, before I ever lose my dignity and self-respect. This shit really hits on a deeper level. And that's why I'm fucking single. I'm F and F. I'm fuck nigga free, and I love it. I'm proud. I don't give a fuck what nobody gotta say. Around that time, it was so many people leaving a motherfucking A shit baby daddies. And I was loving it. It just seemed like everybody was just on one agenda. Stop being with somebody that's literally an enemy to your peace. Fuckers could be a real enemy to your peace. That's what I'm all about right now. I'm all about peace. I'm all about genuine love. My next relationship, I want my relationship to be unconditional. Unconditional. I feel like nowadays, a lot of people, men and women, but I feel like some men look at relationships as a beneficial transaction. They look to see what can somebody do for them versus to really learn how to love somebody. If we're being honest, the relationship that I left, that was my first real relationship into my adulthood, right? So I'm still learning. But I feel like I know that moving forward, I'm not going to be worried about, not going to say I'm not going to be worried about, but I don't want to be with somebody that makes me feel like our love is transactional. You love for what I can do for you versus you actually loving me and what I have to offer. So that's really what I've been learning. I've really been doing a lot of self-healing, a lot of healing. I've been mentally and emotionally healing myself back together. Okay, I feel like I might need a therapist. I feel like I still might need a therapist. But so far, with me meditating, I write, I pray, I'm able to really somehow put the bigger picture together, make my conclusions of reality of what shit really is. I couldn't do that. Really, for real, you cannot work on yourself while you're in a relationship. Like, you can, but that's on you and the person is aligned. If you and that person is not aligned and y'all just have so much chaos in y'all relationship, you working on yourself in that relationship is not going to work. And that's what I'm learning too. I'm just really glad to be in this position where I am so selfish with my time, my heart, everything. I'm selfish as fuck about me now. I'm really glad because I will never let somebody walk all over me like I let old boy did. Okay, I will never put myself through no bullshit ever again. And I don't want people, when people listen to this podcast, I don't want them to feel like I'm bashing somebody or anything. I am speaking my truth. I'm speaking my life, what I experienced, and nobody could take that away from me. Nobody can tell me shit. Motherfuckers will try to judge a bitch, but you know, the same people that be trying to judge you, they be going through shit too. People that try to judge and share negative opinions about you, it literally happens to everybody. Like, it may not be to the same degree, but everybody's been in a relationship where they've been cheated on or a baby involved with your child's father. Like, if your baby father, like, not doing right by you, it's real relatable shit. I have not met a bitch that have not been through it. My first episode, I really want to be transparent and I really want to be open with things that I go through, because when I speak about it and I'm able to hear myself back, what I hear now, I hear the person that's been growing and really self-reflecting. I'm really happy. I'm really proud of myself because I really been pulling myself from depression. And it's amazing, especially if you're a believer in God. I'm a believer in God. Knowing that and praying to God and really, really just allowing God to take full control of any situation that you're in, you will always see the outcome. Once you go through the storm, that's when you're able to start receiving your blessings, or God is going to start putting you in the right directions for you to get to your blessings. I never thought I would say no shit like that. And I know I can't cuss and speak about God in the same sentence, but I'm being so honest right now. Going through that storm. I was going through that storm. Me going through the storm wasn't me actually leaving a relationship. It was the whole relationship. It was the whole relationship. I never felt this happy with being to myself in so long. And now that I've been working on myself, I know what type of man I want moving forward, what type of man that I don't want, me knowing my boundaries, me stepping in my power. This shit gets real deep for me. And I hope whoever is listening, y'all really feel me, like, especially the ladies. This is personal. Everything for me now is personal. It's personal as hell. With me dating, I really can't. Like, I don't know what it is. I really can't. Like, it's just, maybe, I don't know what God has in store for me. I don't know. But I know as for right now, I am not capable of giving myself emotionally to somebody. I cannot get invested in nobody right now. With me being more aware of, not aware, but keeping in the front of my mind of what I want for myself and the shit that I'm going to allow and don't allow, like, it's really been helping me navigate through what type of nigga that I can see myself dating and the type of niggas I can't see myself dating. I don't know. I just feel alerted right now. Like, I can see through everybody's bullshit. And also, while I've been dating, well, being single and talking to people, that's what I mean. You know, you really get to see motherfuckers always show themselves who they are in the beginning. And I'm going to say that again. Motherfuckers will show themselves in the beginning. And if you are not an observant type of person, you're going to allow literally bare fucking minimum and all that shit. So say if you're the type of person and you feel like you can't date a nigga that's not going to take you out, buy you flowers, like basically have a romantic side. If he did not show you that in the beginning, that is what your relationship is going to be like the whole time you dealing with him. Like, yeah, like relationships are started off how niggas set the tone. How niggas set the tone is how the relationship is going to be, but it's up to the lady, the woman herself, if that's what the fuck she wants. If that is not what the fuck you want, bitch, you better leave. Get the fuck up out of there. Do not stay where you are not happy. Don't lower your standards just to accommodate somebody else, or just because you like them, you feel like you should lower your standards. Fuck no. And that's the problem now too. Nowadays niggas feel like they don't have to go above and beyond because bitches made it so comfortable for a nigga to do bare minimum shit. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I never been in that situation. I'm not going to sit here and try to cap. I've been in a situation where the nigga was doing like so much for me, and the nigga was doing bare minimum. Bare minimum is shit. Okay? Nothing over the top, none of that. So that's how I'm able to speak. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Women, we have to literally raise our standards and stand on them. It's really bad. Niggas think they can just do bare minimum and think they just gonna hit because you allow it. Now, if you would have set them standards and stand on it, you know, when you raise your standards and not like raise them unbelievably high where nobody can meet them, but if you set your standards at a certain point, like at a good, whatever's on your list, whatever your requirements are, and you're talking to a nigga or you talking to niggas and you tell them what the fuck you expect, that literally helps you weed out the good and the bad. Okay? Because the niggas that don't want nothing from you, that just want to be involved with you physically, they're not going to do that. Okay? And I did not know all this, y'all. Like I said, I just turned 23. I've been in my relationship for 2.5 years now, on and off. And before that, I didn't really know shit. So, I don't want motherfuckers to feel like, oh, I know it all. Nah, bitch, I've been through some shit. And that's why I'm able to sit here and talk to y'all about this shit. And the shit that I had to sit and think about and everything like that. And also, with me being single, too, I'm just real picky. I'm real picky about who I want to let in my world, especially with me having a child. You know what I'm saying? I'm really big on, like, if I'm dating, I do not want nobody to meet my child at all. Unless I know the relationship is getting exclusive and the guy is showing me that he wants to be a part of my life. And, well, not just about my life, but, my daughter life as well. Like, me and my child is a package deal. And with me having a child, like, I know people say women with children, that shit can get overlooked. But to me, it's just not, like, so easily. Me and my daughter is a package deal. Okay? I'm not just about to have any and everybody around my child. Like, I don't want my child to see me date different people. I do not want that. I'm at a point overall. I am working on myself, and I do not plan on getting attached to nobody. I'm enjoying life right now. I'm having fun. I'm just literally enjoying my 20s. Being in your 20s, you literally learn so much. You learn so much about yourself, and you go through shit, ups and downs, all of that shit in your 20s. I have accepted what I accepted from my past relationship, And moving forward, unless God himself bring me down the man of my dreams, whenever that'll be, I don't plan on getting serious with nobody. Seriously. Seriously. I'm single. I'm F and F. That's just what it is. Like, it's not no meeting my family, meeting my mama. It's none of that unless somebody is meeting all of my requirements, putting in the work, and wants to be with me genuinely because they want to be with me. Not because of what you feel like I have to offer. Not because you just want to be involved with me sexually. Seriously, I'm not. And that's for real. That's just what it is for me. Lately, I've been getting told that it's my world and motherfuckers is just living in it. And that's really it. It's definitely giving main character. It's all about me right now. And I'm just really glad to get to this point with myself. I don't think I've ever been this sure of myself in a very, very long time. And I'm just so happy. I'm really happy. And I'm so happy that I could just sit here and speak my truth and be as open as I want to be. Because that's what my podcast is about. I literally have so much more to talk about in these future episodes. I am going to try to get some speakers because I just wanted to feel more of a conversation. I really wanted to feel that way. Also, I want to be able to start having visuals, but I don't have a real setup to really do like a podcast at for the visual part of it. But it's just so much more that I really want to put into this podcast because this is something that I really wanted to do for a long time. I always wanted, when I was in high school, a lot of people may not know, but when I was in high school, I wanted to go to college, major in communications. I just wanted to be on TV or radio. I didn't really know like which one in particular. I just know that that's always what I wanted to do. I used to do the morning announcements at school in elementary. So, and I really liked it. So it just feels good to know that I'm doing something that I feel like that puts me back in my element in a way. I just I hope that this podcast just grows and grows, and I have so many people to connect with doing this podcast. Thank you guys for taking the time out your day to listen to me. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, because this is going to be on YouTube, and this is also going to be on Spotify. Make sure you guys reach out to me. I'm going to leave my socials and information in the descriptions so you guys could connect with me. I had fun talking to you guys today, and I can't wait to talk to you guys on episode 3. It's a wrap. See y'all next time.